Are you a lady going through issues in a relationship? You dey chop breakfast, you dey see pepper, my sister, you don't know who to talk to. Well, welcome to Girls Talk. Here on Girls Talk, we discuss everything that has to do with ladies and their relationships. Also, we get for the play entertaining and exciting games them. Not forget the gist part. Of course, Time Maggie get for the take place now. Always watch Girls Talk right here on Flick TV, channel 37. Get a nice.
With a promo code and get a welcome bonus. OneXBet.
Look for where for withdraw money from overseas. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau they make them easy, fast and reliable. No matter who side na salon. From the heart of the city to the far corners of the country, with the right usai you need we. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau get branch across the country for serve you better one. Inside Freetown, you can find winner 59 Wellington Street, 16 Godrich Road na Lombly, number 10 and 53 Sani Abacha Street, 19 Fobe Road, 31 Guard Street, 9 Kuto Road, 24 City Road, Porty Market, Wellington, 32A Wilkinson Road, and 9A Liverpool Street, Waterloo. We presence they go beyond the capital, and we don't extend we reach across the country for serve you any south side day. We also dey na 76 Konkadu Road, Kono, 5 Pama Street, Kabbalah, 35 IDA Road, Cambia, 54 Dambala Road, Bo, 39 Hanga Road, Kenema, 29 Robane Road, Makeni, 137 Airport Ferry Road, Lunge, and Lagos Compound na Kaila Untong. No matter who side day, PC Foreign Exchange Bureau get branch near you with dedicated staff from the foreign exchange where they at your service. This
principles don't face the reality. Now only that way they would forget that word accountability. Face the reality of situations where they happen between waiting we don't write and waiting actually they happen on a minute, hour, weekly, monthly or whatever basis. This is the sad reality Sierra Leoneans in some parts of the country they face or they go through maybe on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, or an hourly or minute basis. But on the issue or about the issue in Akono days ago, we still need to unravel some of the unraveled incidents or some of the misconceptions or some of the myths or some of the unreported just after the break.
Freetonian people, guess what time it is? This is the time for grab your swimsuit, Virgin and tank top, because a big fiesta is back again. This year, we go take you to the poolside. So are you ready for this Splash Rev edition? With non-stop good sound and a night full of energy. The big fiesta will take place now Paradise City, Aberdeen Beach. Mark your calendar for Saturday, November 8th, sharp 12 o'clock afternoon. Everything gonna begin. Ordinary ticket now 100 euros standard, VIP 200 euros. It's gonna be a non-stop vibe, classic performance from different artists to grace the stage. Relax and enjoy quality entertainment with top class DJs and fantastic fantastic crazy pool game setting. Saturday, November 8th. You and me, that you lost. So join us, make easy with a big radio, with crazy brunches, and make a splash together. Stay tuned for more updates. Right at Epic Radio. Those three, this one get for be epic for real. Epic Fiesta, Splash Game Edition. Splash, splash, and chill.
Epic Fiesta, Epic Fiesta, Epic Fiesta. So Katrina.
Fiesta, fiesta, fiesta.
Hey yo, my Fritonian people, guess what time it is? This is the time for grab your swimsuit, brunch and tank top, because Epic Fiesta is back again. This year, we go take you to the poolside. So are you ready for this Splash Game Edition? With close to good sound and a night full of energy. The big fiesta will take place now Paradise City, Aberdeen Beach. Mark your calendar for Saturday, November 8th. Just 12 o'clock afternoon. Everything gonna begin. Ordinary ticket now 100 euros standard. VIP 200 euros. It's gonna be a non-stop vibe, classic performance from different artists to grace the stage. Relax and enjoy quality entertainment with top-class DJs and fantastic crazy pool game setting. Saturday, November 8th. You and me, that you lost. So join us, make easy with a big radio, with crazy brunches, and make a splash together. Stay tuned for more updates. Right at Epic Radio. Those three, this one get for be epic for real. Epic Fiesta, Splash Game Edition. Splash, splash, and chill.
Epic Fiesta, Epic Fiesta, Epic Fiesta. So Katrina.
Fiesta, fiesta, fiesta.
Hey yo, my Fritonian people, guess what time it is? This is the time for grab your swimsuit, brunch and tank top, because Epic Fiesta is back again. This year, we go take you to the poolside. So are you ready for this Splash Game Edition? With close to good sound and a night full of energy. The big fiesta will take place now Paradise City, Aberdeen Beach. Mark your calendar for Saturday, November 8th. Just 12 o'clock afternoon. Everything gonna begin. Ordinary ticket now 100 euros standard. VIP 200 euros. It's gonna be a non-stop vibe, classic performance from different artists to grace the stage. Relax and enjoy quality entertainment with top-class DJs and fantastic crazy pool game setting. Saturday, November 8th. You and me, that you lost. So join us, make easy with a big radio, with crazy brunches, and make a splash together. Stay tuned for more updates. Right at Epic Radio. Those three, this one get for be epic for real. Epic Fiesta, Splash Game Edition. Splash, splash, and chill.
Epic.
A couple of days ago, you don't grab a phone. They're about for communicate with a friend, family, or loved one, or you watch your TV, or somewhere. Sometimes you go there in the company of some people, and then you get the news. I'm sure you go don't get the news in a way. If you don't get them fully safe, you go don't get somebody who go don't gist you. Say there was an incident where happened na Kono about a week or so ago. Some people go for find survival and get trapped. The dirty courts, now one mining pits, and then for dump people. The accounts still dates, the numbers still fluctuating. Some eyewitness account, they say it's about 100 or thereabout or more. Government officials, they even say nobody is saying. Let me bring you up to speed first of all with the video of how they waiting with they talk about the pits in question, where would they mention in this case. You see, this a particular village or town, na Kono district. not necessarily the main Koidu New Sembeun city, the main Koidu town. Well, according to reports as well, we can clarify all this and other things. So you see this tunnel and say gets a very long stretch, and mining activity they go on that day. People they mine diamond day and some other minerals. But about a week ago, Dotty and this PTSO caught. It is obvious now because who can have Dotty all over. And Dotty during the rainy season, for example, like this, the Dotty they become soft. So eventually the poto small, they begin cut, come up by itself, and then for them. So this was the fate where them people also fend themselves into just about a week ago, and then now then get stuck on that Dotty. Well, that is on one side of the account where then give it. On the side of the government, then say something differently. Lord, bring you up to speed again with what's in the Ministry of Information and Civic Education put out on behalf of government in the press release, where they put out about 3 days ago in relation to this very incident. It's a summary of the Motema Police Division's report. Then it quotes Motema Police Division, the report where they give to the government mouthpiece, the Ministry of Information. And said the Salone Police on the 21st of October, and have been last week, Tuesday, 2025, visited the mine site in Kumau Town, Nimikoro Chiefdom, Kono District, following reports of 100 youths trapped in an old abandoned mining tunnel. The police investigation found no evidence of anyone trapped, underline that, no evidence of anyone trapped in the abandoned mines, following engagements with the Gold Lion Mining Company, that are the company where they operate today or where they operate today, and local leaders. No report of missing persons was made, and the town remains peaceful and calm. A few recommendations were made thus: the mining company to improve safety and have a standby rescue team for any such future problems. A couple of company staff, the HR and PRO, that's not the public relations officer, and some community leaders asked to make a formal statement at the police station. The police will keep an eye on the site for any further development. The police investigation concludes that the rumor appears to be false and the community is calm and peaceful. That narrating government put out so far. And reports we they get so far from the community now that community people, they don't restrict them for even come out and say anything to members of the public. But we'll talk to a journalist Nakono shortly for give you the latest of incidents and bring you up to speed. And also we'll talk to a lawyer where they work for an organization way down there into the mining and extractive industry for years now, not Network Movement for Justice and Development, a lawyer, Emmanuel Bondo, in a short while. But first, let's talk to Sir Famanda, Country Director, Executive of Kono Organizations here. Sir Famanda, thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you.
You just come out Kono, you just returned from Kono, correct?
Yes, of course.
When precisely?
I left Kono this morning around 6:30 and reached inside Freetown around 11:30.
Today, this morning?
Yes, this morning, yeah.
Okay. This incident, not to the main Koidu Sembeun city, yeah?
No.
Correct?
Yes.
So why do you be there Kono Day? Definitely, visits this Kumau town, correct?
Of course, I not visit Kumara town.
Okay. So from you, during the stay, all throughout this period, that means you be there at Kono where this incident happened?
Yes, I've been there.
Okay. So give me the account of what you hear, what you know, what you see, sir. Is it as same as being reported in the community or on the side of government as reported by the government?
Sierra Leoneans, we are trapped. Just like how the people themselves where the news they tell we but say then trap an old tunnel where on go mining in the mine, then later on now We got a new company where they run itself now, and name is also Gold Mining, I believe.
Gold Lion.
Gold Lion, good. I don't dey inside Kono since October 12, because October 13 na be my birthday. I've been late for the day because Nimiko get one school in Jayama Nimiko Secondary School, JSS. I then found out that I've been really one for see that particular incident. So coming to this reality on ground, and many stories where people they get all over the place. You know, Nelson Mandela say, we will only change the society when we're honest. We said, if I want to change the society, I'll go for be honest. So if I'm not honest, then I'm not going to change the society. It's very bemusing that the people way you expect for make them say the truth, then they refuse to say the truth. This is because of a reason, because of fear. And
the people who say you expect for them say the truth, you mean precisely what are them?
Well, like the side of the government where you don't read here.
Okay.
Yes.
So waiting and say not to.
Waiting then say, well, according to the report and put on fine, then say they not see any evidence there. I'm not going to say then see evidence.
And then the report is based on reports we then get from the Motema Police Division.
Exactly. The police division said they not see any evidence. But let me tell you one thing. Myself not go there. But are they very close to people and relatives them where trap into that particular place there? From that time to now, I know say they're all not dead body there now. Even I was shocked. You know you hear about what's in the happen at Como because they know say we talk for Kono in safety. But Kono na a marginalized, na a deprived place, na a place where the people and don't deceive the people already.
You say not deprived place?
Kono is deprived from many things.
Despite the riches in diamond and other minerals.
Of course. Now that make I think long ago, if you know here, you say some people when they ask them debate question, diamonds, are they curse or blessings to the people of Kono? So many people don't say to the people of Kono, diamonds besides diamond, all minerals where they come on a Kono, now a curse to Kono people. Because we then kind of riches where God don't lavish inside Kono. When you go na Kono, you not go see a shadow of any bright light, except otherwise things then change. Coming to this issue,
but Kono get electricity.
Kono get electricity.
Kono get good tar roads.
Kono get
Koidu
good.
Sembe City, and the road leading from Makeni to Kono is very good as well.
You know what are diamonds? These are precious stones. Now, then, we don't mind. Now, this country since 1930 to now, the people who they mine them here, if you go to their own place then today, you cannot be even talking about, but America get lights, America get road. Then what about where they farm the farm? When you talk about Kono gets electricity, yes, not true.
So you mean people that were in a Kono, then like a situation of Adenia
we speak to the poverty there. They're not agree for tell you that. The hunger, the angry, it's too thick, Nakono. Well, then deprived from many things. Education, job facilities. What do you make if you say people and go and get themselves trapped and then die na an abandoned tunnel? Now because the job facility not there. And then things and the way God put inside Kono district, if we been get honest leaderships, Kono Peking no go inside hole for go look for diamonds because the stewardship of if we get good stewardship, then for don't do better things. So as I just tell you, I don't sit down near somebody. We talk to say, me small brother. Now they all embody them in day with so many other people. We been don't go down. In God save them, it just go buy water. when before they come back, he can't find out say that particular place the tunnel and the dirty don't cut, it don't cover a number of people them. I think you don't hear it back say people them in the inside the way they still been getting mobile phones where them in the call outside. Then if police go and not see nobody around them, don't deprive them, say let nobody not go. Police get right for tell government or government get right for report to the people who say they not find evidences. But there are people there. And that make us say we get for be honest.
Okay, so in that case, Mr. Famanda, hold on for me. We can continue this conversation shortly. Let's try for connect to the very corner day and talk to a journalist where based na Koidu City, Abubakar Mansari, where we now talk to be our guests. I pray we get a better line with Abubakar or we get a communication that the line with Abubakar is still poor. Maybe just like what Sade talk about, we'll find a way to connect Abubakar shortly. But let me listen to an account of one of the people where they in another area, the locality. Let's get some other accounts. This is an audio shared with we from one of the local stations in Kono. I will try for GAM visuals so that we will give you the account of how some of the people don't testify of the incident what happened just about a week ago. Let's listen to this account quickly.
All right, Fumble, we are currently in Akumo town. We are with somebody. For the purpose of this interview, go tell me your name and that's na Akumo.
I'm Richard Fierce. I'm a youth man.
Okay. And as the youth person, we get information say this incident will happen. Usai people the mind. Take me through which knowledge you get towards that.
Yeah, it's a sad event, anyways. This thing happened on, let me say, Monday morning around 7 after 1 midnight, because that place they said that incident happened on Nets and the work day was when they call CCP. But now the tunnel actually, yeah, and that tunnel the Chinese man we don't condemn it.
So would that be the mine day?
Now the Chinese people come, now them they work it, now the tunnel, but them we don't close them because the right time they danger. But people they come out, it's mine they come here, go now the tunnel, but now net and the work they don't understand. So on that day, I've been there. But I've not been there at the same day for the tunnel, but I've been right up na the hill outside the CCP because they close from the tunnel. If you left na CCP far away, you see inside the tunnel the moat. You see them they enter inside, but in the far away you see them. So the next day we sit down, we observe the atmosphere because we me the hook, CCP day, and net me the hook. Because I get machine up there. So the machine paper hook. We just say normally Kwelen can blast at the tunnel. So that blast in the noise come. So we facing a blast and blast. So they put in the alarm at the tunnel. So we push come up small worker, we see put in the wrong man and they come on a net. And then see don't pass 7 after 1 o'clock midnight. So it's mine they come on the Allah, this the Allah. From there securities and come, they enter the tunnel. But when they enter the tunnel, they light them. But when they come on and they hot the lights, we don't know what's in them they try for do. Because when lights, it go inside tunnel. When they come on the hot lights, it's like maybe something they pull out people. But actually, they damage cause anyways.
So and over the years, how many years people on the mine under?
The Chinese people?
Yes, the Chinese people.
From when they come now, from when they take over in the mine, but they don't close that tunnel the past 2 to 3 years back.
So close the tunnel. Is it that where them be dig they then put cover the see the back now people then dig or where them be dig not cover?
Well, where them because I them do I them tunnel me there. Them they still use it. All them they use it. Then the water. Now they don't connect them pipe for water. Now they come out, but them don't close half parts of the tunnel. Now outside the pipe they where people and they enter go out because water stop. Then can send some people they go observe till they go on there. But quickly But I say that danger side, it's very, very dangerous. Because they don't condemn and don't write and don't mark XD.
So when they condemn, how best them be able to sensitize people, either the stakeholders, them,
well, they
say,
actually, they don't talk, say, nobody should be there.
Is it that then they get town engagement with the people that we
they have meeting here. There's nobody enough for going at the tunnel, but yes, still, it's money they come out and they go inside, they go surviving.
So, and what's gonna be the legality for let people in the work in that particular side?
Well, the legality we people in the work in this particular side because we take up some man now they go get to surviving, now they feed family. Actually, the place get good. You understand? I then can do one, then can get one, then can go back. Well, then a stone. Then can say then go bang. Then can go hammer and that tissue. And they bang the stone, no the stone for them. Then get it inside bag. That when get it inside bag, then pull her. Then cut her, then can beat. And the machine, then get outside the girl for feed family.
Alright, so you go. Tell me the time actually where this thing happened, the time.
7 after 1 midnight, and that thing they happen.
So to you will be there close to them, and within now the amount of people them or within some of the total way you go able to tell me about the people that were left.
Well, the people that left there can't know the amount because people are plenty there. Sometimes when they go to that toilet, it's over 200 people, 100 people. They can go inside, they plenty.
So within
casualty happen, die happens, plenty.
So within the stakeholders who don't do now in the town.
Well, the stakeholders what they don't do now right now, but they see the town way quiet. Since whether accidents happen, they quiet. Everybody crying at the town. Now today no more see where you come. The place lively. If you been car yesterday, you go fish and nobody know they not come out.
So how do they try for do now for pull the one them where they left in that tunnel?
Well, as I show you the video, Bishno, the stoneway cuts, you can't drag them all go down at the tunnel. So there's no way for them to pull anymore.
You heard that? Yeida one day? That's an account from somebody at the Gonde. But look at further accounts. Here is James Abubakar Mansaye, where they work for People's Radio Nakono. They which we on the line for give you the latest update of the incident so far. Hello Abubakar, good afternoon. Welcome to the Today Show here on Slick Television, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, and to my friend listeners, thanks for having me.
Abu, so what's in the latest now from the very Kumau Tong side this incident may happen? And first of all, confirm to we if at all anybody gets trapped in that pit day or not, based on reports from Unana Konode.
Thank you very much. On the 19th day of this month, I received a call that something don't happen. I find a place where they call Kumoro, 17 miles off Kwaiju City, where a new scam. Somebody talked to me that, say, manager, you are aware that people don't cover them. I said, no. They say, well, let's find out. That they called me around 3 o'clock in the morning. So, look, then the women in the talk, I tried to reach out to one. He said, yes, he said, ain't only at the site, but instead of confirm saying that. But somebody in there, we give me a number, I reach out to for letting confirm. He said, the first thing, the day at the scene. Well, he gave me the number, I reached out to the person. The person confirmed that, yes, people have been trapped, we need to cover them. Well, I asked him what happened. He said, well, because I played with the Chinese company where they mine gold. They may not be there for a long time now, but then they get tussle with the youth them, chiefdoms. The youth them will say, no, they're not going to kill them, say this thing happen. So for let them they get some small sanity around that place there, the authorities them may decide to give a special area, which I will people can say youth management can go there. So Monday go the root excavator, anything in it. Well, this side where they tell we say this thing happen. Now they the Chinese them you know they mind before. They don't they mind they, but since they play the don't so deep, they abandon they, then continue the other side. So then, well, as usual, people when they go there, well, when they do them use rope according to the eyewitness. Then they use rope, then go down. When they go, they say if you will get one bag, you will get money. So this nine can do, but then they bypass the company, so let the company not to say that they do that kind of thing a day, then go down. So this night now, when this thing happen now, well, say a lot of people, according to the eyewitness we did, you tell me say, it's a manager, I say people are really left. The people are really left. So Daniel they say now morning time, instead people talk to me, he send some people them there, for let them go see now decide that the thing happen, then we will rescue anybody because it's when the thing happen, I mean they read people them wait trap, they shout, one or two even make calls, but after 1 or 2 hours, they're not going to get them again. So then send people them Ali, for let them go check. I believe that video they have been not send them for now. And another tap day, I send one of my reporters for go engage this person. But the unfortunate situation at the place, neither the stakeholders or people around them threatening them. Anybody you want to talk to concerning that issue, they will tell you, say, no, I not talk. We even force people them 2 days at the send me reporters and they, nobody know they talk, including stakeholders, people then. But behind the scene now, 3 or 4 days ago, you understand that people don't they come out, people don't they go there, even from Koedu, because now place where they don't populate, people they come up from the northern part of from Kolili, Mashimbi, then they go Matukuka, they all that big towns and no more. People they come on at the northern part, even at the eastern part, like Kenema, they all be floating all that here. So 3 days ago again, somebody they tell me say get 1, 2 people now, we don't they go to the town for ask say, they don't say I know they see this person, I know they see this person. But nobody, I know they agree for let talk to people. So on Thursday, I see a press statement from the Information Ministry, say the Motema division been done confirm say nothing like that not happen. Whether thing they go out, I can confirm to you that people are not happy. Say they not expect the Motema division to put out that kind of information and they. I try to talk to the police topman at the division in Peter Ndapi. I call him on Saturday that after this press release, so they already confirmed, so we're not going to go visit tomorrow, and nothing like that not happen. It's okay, manager, I will talk to you. I did do a program. Trailer now during the program, as I talk to you, even though you know the response to the calls, neither they pick me calls. So overall, people and believe say this thing happen. People are waiting at the ground and will talk to you at the back, and you know they can't media aspect. They say protect your source because if we maybe can come out now say now Mr. A now tell me this, Mr. B now tell me something like that. Now they then all the direct, then they stop them. You know they go direct. So always we can do now for lot talk and relate to the public say A, B, C, and D nine happen. Pakistan, the eyewitness we talk to we say that during the time saying around 1 o'clock the incident happened. Him and they up, they walk, they go far for confirm say instead they don't go down at that place. They say but the day where they go, the way they come up, now it's where say you know they ever go again. So how if the government will put out a press statement say nothing like that not happen, but the police they engage with the mining that let them try to protect some of the incidents and they will happen and then come out to the public. So people are confused, but the week don't start. We plan to go again at the ground day and they come in this. This time, we not go public for talk to people them. We will engage people them quiet because everybody here now, as I talk to you, for talk to the media. They may supposed to get a public engagement yesterday, but I not feel say right. Not feel say right.
Okay,
But
so
as the situation
Abubakar, sorry for interrupt you. Quickly, you want to confirm to we say people are actually trapped nada pizza from the accounts so far from our reports you reporters on the ground? Is it a confirmation from
yes. Na news wey no hide, James Daddy talk. Na news wey no hide. The person wey talk to me, na person wey confirm say himself to be on work that particular night day, and he give me the actual time say yes, it happen around 1 o'clock. The confusing thing no more at the ground. Some go say 100, some go tell you over 100, some go say over 200. Now that they go on, but nobody will give the actual number. But the person will confirm say yes, indeed, people entrapped around mind today. I believe saying a person who they work there is still at the place there, and every night they work at the place there. Even where I send me reporter them day, and one of the person who in the type of persuade authorities and feel on a talk, nothing not they happen. I just explain the thing, but they refuse. So yes, from the source who I get, I can confirm to yes, people trap, madam.
Okay, so why in our assessment when I think say people don't want to talk, authorities especially, because the ordinary people you go on to understand say maybe 1 or 2 authorities go on talk to them. How sensitive this issue be for that area there? We make people, especially authorities, know how to talk on this issue.
Well, not of the first time, this probably not the number where everybody they are less say now than left here, now in and scared about. But for say that incident and they know it happen, it happen the way they will tell you say 3 or 4 persons left. 2 months ago, I got a very close friend to me when I tell her, only picking where they don't dive into coach business, they been go there, they drag, instead of being fall victim, they cover them, and I not see them body set. But then confirm say that the beginning they go there and left. So people are scared, probably not the number, and Corona is a traditional place. That particular authority where they are chief or where they are street leader, it is afraid and respect in section chief and in paramount chief. So if you say come out now, I can't talk, the stakeholder, then stakeholder will say, oh no, you want to sabotage the chief down, then to suspend them. But I believe say to me on general assessment, when it happen, plenty happen, there may be plenty calls that hey, if they call you not to say you don't know nothing, or you know something nothing, or you not been there. This now some of the things that someone will reach, so I will tell you, say, me, I not been there and that thing will happen. I just they reach a fear. The man will tell you, say, yeah, not no possession happen. You talk to chief will tell you, say, nobody not can to me 8. But quietly, then only they go out. But it's some of that thing and they not go hide. In the coming days, the truth will begin revealing itself quietly.
Thank you very much, Abubakar Mansare, station manager for People's Radio na Kono 99.3 FM. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time, sir.
Welcome. Thank you.
Shortly later in the show, we will talk to Emmanuel Bundu, ESQ, a lawyer with the work for Network Movement for Justice, NMJD, an organization where done the work for years now into the mining and extractive industries. That'll be shortly later in the show. But I get Safamanda with me, when I descendant of Kono District, and they run an organization we get to do with lives and livelihoods. Sir, when you look at the earlier image, while their accounts say they go on, you see how deep the pit day itself into different layers, into different compartments. So it left you for beginning wonder. Look at this pit. Look at this pit. So this now hole inside another hole. You see this? And then people go brave and for fence survival. Even though they know say it's a dangerous place. Not to 110, not to 210 people that are left there, according to Abubakar Mansare account just now.
Yeah.
So why you for blame government? People know the dangers, then they still go there. The people who will be minded, they don't abandon the pit for years now, and they don't put indication, say this is a no-go area. Why people forgo there?
Thank you so much. The question, an interesting one. Why for blame government? Then, on the other hand, I go ask again, why not for blame government? Because if you go school, you study a subject we then call government getting functions. Way for play, for make in country people not become slaves inside their own country. Let me look what thing they happen inside Burkina Faso with Ibrahim Traoré. And let we look at how the imperialists them from colonialism to neo-colonialism, how they treat some part of Africa. But I just want for make we take Burkina Faso as a case study with Ibrahim Traoré. Then if we want to move away from there, we can go to Niger. We can go Mali, as you can name it. Now time this for let Africa rise up.
In what sense?
In what sense? I think we don't hear about even distribution of we resources. And know they happen here. Sierra Leone, people and they say now an independent country. Then we go begin to ask how independent is Sierra Leone? If we want to know how independent Sierra Leone is, the key for me we look at how Ibrahim Traoré try for show the world how independent a one for Burkina Faso be.
But governance to one size fits all. Waiting go fit Salon, no go fit Burkina Faso, no go fit Guinea, no go fit Niger.
Waiting for
government usually we government, successive governments, what they tell you say they're not into business. They're not into business. Even though other countries it happen, it's possible for happen. But governments over the years, successive governments, they tell you say government not to businessman. So then they need the business people who can invest. Whether for change the country or for change the lives of the people.
But how a government go say no to businessman, and this is now one of the saddest mistakes that this we they do. When we take waiting the government for run as business, we take out we give the private sector, it don't help we inside Sierra Leone at all. Diamonds then there, now we get them diamonds. Gold there, now we get them gold there. Why you feel say God puts them gold? Why you feel say if you daddy responsible? You get money, you get wisdom, you get plantation, you get land, you get plantation. You get wisdom for replenish the earth. Now for making Pekin and no can suffer. If you come as a father, you know able make do of them things them, you equal. I can feel like I want to tell you, I don't want to let anybody to me. Let anybody tell me say successive governments and don't can. Well, except on the time we want for example, say this don't can, it don't come out, the other one don't can. But when I look at success in itself, we have not succeeded since independence, and no government has ever succeeded in this country. One thing where they tell you, let's go first to that place there. You see the paramount chief, na a gentleman. Na
Kumao.
Na Nimiko chiefdom. Yes, the paramount chief na a gentleman. When
Chief Sakwi?
Not to Chief Sakwi this na paramount chief na Tankoro. Paramount chief Iadenti Mbona III. It give opportunity to anybody we want for can find in livelihood. It give opportunity to everybody we want for be successful. Nonetheless, very, very disciplined and strict. I don't know in many occasions when people then they go on that concession day, where I believe say na rip the concession. We will come to that. Nonetheless, they don't advise all the youth man them where then they walk in that place there, say then don't they get complaint for say from the Chinese and for say youth man then they make skangais, then they go mine at that particular place. You don't call them on many occasions, ONS don't they and warn them say there are other places, don't go there. But make I tell you one thing, survival of the fittest, and that's some of the theory that I don't teach people the strong survive. But sometimes they can turn other way around.
This location in question, now around the Sewafe area, correct?
No, this na Nimiko, we get Sewafe na Nimiama chiefdom.
Okay, Nimiama.
So Komoro.
So much similarities in Kono, eh?
Yes, exactly, because we get Sewafe.
Nimikoro, Tankoro.
Exactly, so much similarities. Them places are hilly places. You know we get mine for good itself. But now coming to the question, why we not for blame government and me say, I mean, why we for blame government and me say, why we not for blame government? Lie don't tell you say, if we opportune forget diamond, we get bauxite, we get rutile, we get all of them things and but we allow the foreign people and come suppress we over we own things then go build their own place, then they without. Now this is not one of the reasons to the way we they see people and they come out and they go Guinea, then they go Mali. Why they not for stay inside Sierra Leone and work? Because the place not conducive. And nobody know emulate what we talk about successive governments. Nobody know address one thing where they call employment opportunities. And people in Kintalk say mining companies don't give employment. When you talk about employment, you look at it two ways. How employed are you? Are you gainfully employed? Many side they would work. People are not gainfully employed. And then mining companies, in fact, they carry the young people them. I just we organization, me and my organization, we sit down and put when we look at it, waiting then at the book, then waiting then at the gun. We put 7 points in here for look at the law, waiting then at the book, and then we look at waiting on the ground, and all things and gear towards mining policies. Okay. If we even move away no more from the mining, we go to other institutions the way they don't put now corner districts, they are only glittering. Like glitter and glitter. And
so then 7 points in there, we can talk about them. Let's touch ground quickly for us with lawyer Emmanuel Bondo, program lead for Network Movements for Development and Justice and Development, NMJD, where they're on the line now for talk to be on this incident, plus generally on the mining industry, mining and extractive industry in the country. Mr. Bondo, thank you very much. You could join us, sir.
Yes, my brother. Thank you so much. I'm pleased to be in touch on this matter.
And thank you especially because you spare time for we amidst your busy and tight schedule attending a seminar right now somewhere within Freetown.
Yes, right now, So right now, as I talk to you, at the Bank Complex, within the Law Review Commission, we review a law around the Human Rights Act, Cap 102. So actually, it's a bit so tied up this day. But however, let's come to business, make the intervention.
Okay, now we look at the issue of land reclamation. Land reclamation, one aspect will clearly be named at the 2009 Mines and Minerals Act, where the law give to every mining company for reclaim the land for if they don't dig hole, for cover them back, whether for agricultural purpose or other purposes for the community, or then pay certain resources to the states for reclaim the land. But they revised this law not too long ago. Is it the law not the problem, the enforcement of the law not the problem, or it is the authorities where they're in charge of the mining and extractive industry not the problem, when we could experience this situation where we don't experience about a week ago?
All right, so now this situation of land reclamation a more provided for and capture properly under the Environmental Protection Agency Act of 2022. When you talk of the protection of the environment, the environmental institution, we need state institution for enforcing to protect the environment. Now, environment and mining gets reclamation a very key in extractive activities. Now, but the problem here we'll get as a country, let's play the card that we all understand this situation. This incident will happen in a Kumaro community, Bubuafe Chiefdom section, we na Nimikawa Chiefdom. Now, this site, now, our Wongo mines be the mine day, then change hands to the indented the way put and call Lion. So this now be an abandoned pit. But you notice in most mining communities, people abandon agriculture. The most common means of survival is going to the mining. Now, the law they say, for left open before human, for other purposes and other uses, specifically agriculture. But you notice when them put them left so, we tell people to manage the situation that way because when they go there every day, they get survival. If you go notice on this unfortunate situation we happen, you cannot get the exact figure of all other involved because people already in squatter 5 there, 10 there, and all man on daily basis, you get grab book, you watch some, you get survival. So there are times, even the authorities that can be lethargic over the situation, they allow people for good deal in the name of allowing them to get the daily survival. But at the end of the day, it's detrimental for them. Like this kind of unfortunate situation will not arise. So this, the lesson we learn from this now that although officially we get the confirmation the thing happen, but the allegation that there are families crying all over the place. People do. The people left by the place. And some other school of thought, then they see drain of blood from the end. Then they get bad smell from the spot. No indication for tell you say there are corpses by the place. So moving forward as a country, we need to take a decision for prevent this kind of welcome situation. Any pitway approach from down, don't do. Now 2 things therefore do immediately. Therefore, immediately reclaim them or then barricade them and give people not to access it. Otherwise, this kind of repetition will continue. You know,
but we understanding that them put barricade at the very pits. Then put barricades and people over time don't they violate the signs and barricades.
As alleged, very under that ground. So we need to take a very calm decision to allow this kind of thing to repeat again. All abandoned people to be reclaimed immediately, or they people not go there. A company get planned for revisit the site back. So this is where it fits, and that's my suggestion to the authorities.
So in this case now, we then say, according to reports, the various angles we don't explore, the barricade being there at the very pits, the very site. So people learn over time, they go find in survival. Then breach all around there in the name of looking for waiting and going for survival, avoiding agriculture and other forms of livelihoods. So why we go on for blame more or less? Because even though you don't acknowledge, say, land reclamation are a key aspect in the laws, where it's supposed to happen immediately, but the company, according to report, don't left this very place here so for years now, at least 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, and then it's still not, they're not able for reclaim it for cover and back, and people will continue for the good day. So why go on for blame the company? Because the company, in essence, I don't speak from them from the devil's mindset here. Then we'll tell you, say maybe we don't give government, we don't pay government for fair way for you claim the land, or now the authorities that then tell you say for all left and force, let the people in the fairness survival, not necessarily with the intention for let them go back.
Yeah. So now inside the EPA Act, we make provision for claims of bond. Where any company the kind of just comes to you, you can deposit a mine's close bond. In a circumstance where the pit abandoned, EPA will use that money for reclaim the land. That is the law. To what extent that is being implemented, another question. So this issue is so I really love for our get from the company and that of EPA. Then we see in that direction what is the situation. Right? This is has to do with the kind of conscience, right? Neighborhood care. Because the company they don't operate that place, they let them abandon. Whether they don't give government money for it, then the land on them there based on cash flow government. That one they subject to investigation. Or whether they don't give government subject to investigation. So I would really love when I get interview from EPA, when I get interview from the company, then we get from them views, though circumstance where the front line. But moving forward, this will not be a fault blame, a blame game.
Okay.
All civil society, the media, government, company, and the community, we all take collective responsibility. Kind of thing we happen again. This is not everybody responsible.
All right. We appreciate your time, Emmanuel Bondo, ESQ. Thank you very much for spare time for us, sir.
Okay.
All right. In name na Emmanuel Bondo in a programs lead na Network Movement for Justice and Development, NMJD. An organization where they into the mining and extractive industry na Salone, and they advocates in terms of policy and programs. Thank you very much. So, sir, your 7 points.
Oh yeah.
In addressing this, they stem from that point the way Lawyer Bondo mentioned in terms of land reclamation. Or is it not part of?
It is part of it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Well, Dr. Bandemita, in an article, he named them points them here. One, environmental protection and land rehabilitation.
Okay.
Waiting the law say. Waiting the not gone. Well, the law say the Mines and Minerals Development Act 2009 and the Environmental Protection Agency.
But they don't amend them.
They don't amend them.
Yes, I think 2022.
Yeah.
The Mines and Minerals Act was amended in 2022.
Yes.
If I'm correct.
Yes. If they amend them, then they follow up.
I'm sure that they take away the issue of land reclamation from the Mines and Minerals Ministry or National Minerals Agency to now Environmental Protection
Agency.
EPA.
Yes.
Because now they're more or less in charge and responsible for environmental protection. So shifting that from the regulatory body of the mines and minerals industry or extractive industry to the environment regulator.
EPA, Environmental Protection Agency.
Yes, around the same 2022, that amendment was made.
Yes. And if we don't see this kind of video and then don't tell us in our old tunnel.
This is terrible, in fact, for see.
Yeah.
From the video, first of all, they tell you say this is a very terrible area.
Of course. If they don't abandon for quite a long time.
And say plus minus 3 years.
Yes. Why Environmental Protection Agency not be able show say a worth in salt?
What if not the local authorities also be not asked for let them left and so for let the people go find a survivor?
I don't want to agree with that. I don't want to agree with that because initially I don't tell you say all the concession where this mining company they don't get, they always they report say they don't want anybody in that place there. And the local authorities them they always they send voice for make they advise people and say make them not go na the place for go do any mining. I don't witness that, not to 1 term, not to 2 term, not to 3 term. But because
so then they do them
clandestinely because the people will not get employment, because the will not get outside them for go, and the only source of income waiting and don't inject inside them na mining and na the quick money than they. So now you don't hear they don't abandon agriculture. You don't hear waiting and they say the time where that thing they occur. You expect the paramount chief for their way?
Around 3 in the morning.
Then say 1 a.m.
1 in the morning.
Then somebody where they go do the findings, they say 3 a.m. They even try for call day. That is 1, 2, 3 hours after. You expect the paramount chief for make it go do that, make it go there, and then don't want there, and then place them a place the way they had for go. You say no go there.
So meaning EPA for don't take the responsibility immediately. Maybe again, I speak the devil's mind. Why would they wait for get reaction or response from EPA? We would try for those subsequently. Maybe EPA they don't get information. Say then people have to abandon this. They don't move.
Now that make yes, you say maybe
because if EPA probably don't get this information, then for don't strategize means of covering this place.
In you as a teacher, you don't have to have an information for say so say for good teach you picking there. I hope you understand. This Environmental Protection Agency, if they're really active and they're effective in their work, and then they're mining areas, then for the tour all the mining companies and they watch, monitor them their operations. Even the locomotives na this Nimiko, go inside the Koidu city, which the Koidu Limited. Right inside the heart of the town, you see then they destroy the environment.
If I almost All throughout Koidu City.
All throughout Koidu. So dig, so old. Inside the office and then they pass there.
And most of which are artisanal mining.
Yes.
Most of which are artisanal mining activities. The people with SSF, then small scale mining.
The people with SSF there. So if they really know the play game, I understand. That is to say, if they know they conspire, maybe then say if they get their own Lily and arts in there. Sometimes you go, they go meet people and they walk, when I stop for walk and that.
But I'm not sure the land reclamation covers small scale mining.
Well,
or artisanal mining, that they will go finance and to more, we know to industrial.
Whether a cover or not, you listen to the name, Environmental Protection Agency. So whether a cover or not, now the environment you get for protect. So if they not protect the environment, the one where they force near them, we the one there now we then go they far like climbing the hills and then mountains them in the Nimini Hills. That place where they ask for go. If they don't stop them, they're not able to go. They don't do for let government check whether these people are doing their work or they are not doing their work. If they're not doing their work, then government 9 days hire and fire. So if they can't say they happen and don't abandon that place for 3 years, then if any EPA man can tell you so will not be no, then I go begin to ask, what are you doing? Are you a sit-tight patriot in your office? Or are you an office loafer? That is, you in your office, you know they do. And that's why they happen. Many people can get big positions. For let them go to their offices themselves earlier, they not go there. We see what's been happen where Chief Minister been come, Senge. What even they do? If they move to their offices and for go see whether ministers are in their offices on time or in time. And many people can't understand, say people and begin to work, but that all don't die out. So there are people even they monitor situations. So all of them things and they cause them particular things and then what you feel say me go blame. You feel say if me picking and they scatter fields all over the place as a responsible father, now that person young picking have go take begin beats and for can clean. If me picking all shows a sign of responsibility, have for don't pana. So government also not go for just say because if I make strict measures or I put strict policies, tomorrow they not go vote me in. That's one of the saddest mistakes in that way then they make in their lives. Even if you can dunk to waiting they happen at Bomea, inside the city, they stink. The health hazards. And government they apply that particular place they to and fro. They're not able, from the time where they don't begin to on dirty in them place then they. And we bring environmental protection agencies. That place then an ideal place for let them turn and dirty box. Going back to Kono is in a place where the only thing where I would tell you now, now 14 chiefdoms and they. Me stay there recently, I don't find out.
Inside Kono district?
14 chiefdoms inside Kono district. What you don't find out, government, one mistake for Sweden do, paramount chiefs, they're not going to get hands into politics. They think can change later on. We begin to say PC representative in parliament. So when you go there, then go play the game and you begin to kowtow under one particular political party. So if you not play with them, we always go there and say Ugopulu na staff then now. So the paramount chiefs themselves afraid. Other people in the afraid, then go to see things say happen. So and that make it say people in there, then the afraid say they no one for talk. Because government go for don't panic. People are not happy about waiting don't happen. May not see the police don't say and not see evidences because you not go see somebody in foot, he hear they say and die one. Maybe now one of the reasons than this. And the we can't expect the paramount chief for let can't talk. One thing where people are not happy about of recent time, 2 or 3 days ago. If this thing can happen inside your country, people then die and you don't hear this go on. The president not do bad at all. He go Kono. After we don't tell Kono say Kono matter to him, they go fight the historic injustice, and we still they hang on them particular things and they like we go open publicly hospital where partners of health, the PHI. Partners in health, yes. We then don't establish about 120 something maternity hospital. That's good. Now God in blessing and grace now don't come. So it come. I think if we don't sit down back and say we don't hear this thing, if you not before God itself, if we don't send people more. So if you sit down, somebody they can give you report, Many times, like
so you expect more or less the president or the first lady or any senior government of authority for them visit the sites while they be still.
That is what is happening in some African countries, in serious countries. You dey see people who then say water don't go, water don't care houses then go. You go see some president I've just forgotten one of the countries. You go see them the full and towards it then walk inside the water for go see how the people what is it. And this happened 2023 when the president come in power. People then say not even ever go there. But all the things that wouldn't happen around the mining area, and we know area is so much, especially not to Comoro no more. In fact, the biggest one, we're talking about a number where people enable give it for some people and die. There is another company, when one of the big mining companies there, now Kono district. I understand say there are about 48 mining companies. This company are
industrial.
Yes. This company are about 35 million United States dollars. Then they pay last year, 2024, to the government of Sierra Leone.
Royalty?
Yes. They paid it to the government. I understand.
Profit, you mean, or waiting?
Not to profit, I mean, I think now the tax waiting for pay to every year.
Okay.
35 million United States dollars. If government receive this kind of money, and government begin the cry for me, picking them, that's Sierra Leonean citizens, for say then they maltreat them, I mean, they expect a lot of things to happen. Not until then lay 1,000 workers. And I want to tell you one thing.
Koidu Limited.
Koidu Limited. And one of the deputy minister of mines, in a one person way, one term, just like what we do now, diabolically. It tell the people and say, in Nongona Koidu, nobody is affected. This then they inside some of the points then. The things they wouldn't for do. Nobody is affected. Nothing they happen at Koidu. When houses then they crack, houses then they broke, gone they fall, gone through more. We don't hear about anything and the people they not get water for drink. Then why are the mining companies there? Waiting in at the book, waiting in the law, waiting and don't put before they go for go mine. Waiting at the social corporate responsibility. And people then can even say no, then they employ people. Those people are not gainfully employed. In fact, they better, bike riders, then they laugh. Most of them want to do then they work at their mining company. They say because then they get good money, then get rest at their own time at will where they want. Help understand. So Environmental Protection Agency, I believe it's a government agency. If I put go school, we get senior prefects, we get class prefects, we get teachers then they monitor to see why this class noisy. That is to say, the prefect where they inside the class prefect, efficient in the work. So what they can do, then either punish them or then change and then bring other person. But this particular thing where we all know we own saloon for, when you're not effective in one institution, then they pull you commode, then they elevate you to another institution. Then at the same thing, then they circle around. Kono people are actually marginalized. Kono people then disturbed. Mental sickness, if you did any other side, then inside Kono. Because paramount chiefs themselves afraid. We then go see the president. Everybody just go for go pay the
homage.
Exactly under nervosity. Many go for dying nervous breakdown, my brother. So it's not like nobody know for talk for Kono. So if Kono important, if Kono matters, if this kind of thing don't happen,
much was expected.
Much was expected from the side of the government.
Okay.
And this now for even begin, this in fact, it finds a way happen. They expose. One, they don't tell we say the paramount chief is honest and true. Because they don't want people there. Why still they sleep at night? Other people. And let's tell you one thing. If you go to that particular place they claim there are thousands of Sierra Leoneans. You go surprise you for you even know say Lebanese themselves there. Even the Chinese themselves they all they drag into that particular place there. The paramount chief don't want over and over.
So it's kind of a cartel where they don't have a book, we make the left the pits open.
Well, me no know maybe
and just like other areas or other locations that Kono districts.
In fact, some other school of thoughts. They say Chinese or them miners, them foreign miners. You know what some man then capable of doing inside Africa. They even say safe something will be a death trap with them set. Because if they no say, then look, we would hear from this young man, say, na they didn't pipe, na they water, they come out. That means, then for protect that particular place, they safe. But maybe, according to within the schools of thought, allegations, they say maybe they set Sunday, so that until then people here, then say, then they enter, and with concessions, they will left place, who side then go die. You read the Mind Boy, I think na Peter Abraham, now the kind of thing end up happen inside and so. Gagul no able pass through the door. So the many gaguls then they inside and they don't die. But people then they say they not die. I understand. And you know we expect the paramount chief, where paramount chief no say government na in control. Because the way you go corner right now, they tell you emphatically inside comment the ote, that is to say government say. And waiting government say, other than me as paramount chief. Some people want to stand firm against them things.
Now this same corner, quite recently, we see a video where they make rounds of a very long tunnel where reports say they even lead to Guinea by one of the mining companies where then dig. A very long tunnel. The same corner.
Yes. This now
the same underground mining.
The same underground mining. We're not a part of mining policy. If you check the mining policy, I don't know the exact one, but for undermine. So undermining not it because it's dangerous. Now the same thing happened. Then then begin to lie. Journalists then lie. Some men of God then lie. Where people then begin to say, and when I say people, when I be one of such people, the first organization when I KMMRP, Kono Mineral Mining Review Project. Where later on we all come together with the NMJD, we form this umbrella organization where they call executives of Kono organizations. Now we able finally for expose the lies of other people where they say that place is not just a spirit. But it's not possible. For say just the rule, and how many years they may know the rule, for say they know for don't reach now to the end of the earth if the earth ever get end.
Right.
And we can't tell them, say, we can't see, say, motorcar, they move underground. 17 minutes with high gear. Then, in one of my explanations to the people, I born a Kono, I grew up in Kono. I've been they left Yengema, they go inside Kwedu City. Yengema to Kwedu City, now 6 or 7 miles. Many times, traffic not there under. If now with vehicle they go, 6 miles or 7 miles, inside 6 to 7 minutes, you don't reach inside Kwedu or inside Opera. Yeah. So you begin for imagine if machine they run 17, 18 miles in high speed.
17, 18 minutes.
17, 18 minutes. Comparing to that 7 miles in 6 or 7 minutes where a taxi when they drive. That could be saying a far place they go. And many people ended it. We don't know about that. So not be any spiral digging them in the dig, so people don't talk like. So if people don't come back today, sometimes we see the country.
But the danger, sir, let's face it. The danger, the thing about Sierra Leoneans, we will see danger some side, but of course they say, na braveness, and they make you survive. We brave. If you're not brave, then you survive. They see the danger, the same like Kush, the same with Kush. People they see and other people that they die, that they perish, that they totaled back, they never take her, then they go take her, and they go start. Even when they see that they happen. In those situations, like we Abubakar mentioned, this they happen, not to the first one and this probably not going to be the last one. But you go see other people get for they continue for venture, for do the same thing, and they continue for perish under the rubbles, like Konode. That make be asked, see, why we need for blame the government? Where people they see the naked reality, you get options. For example, if you go explore in other areas, you see some of the young men in Konode, they laugh the one they waiting at the mining, where they work for the mining company, say we are making more money and get more time for relax than now where they work for the mining company.
The bike riders.
So they get all the options for explore, but then choose rather for go endanger their lives.
My brother,
one for put shift the blame into the head of government.
Yeah, let's tell you one thing. One of the traps them way then set against people and for let them become slaves. Now angry. But you yourself where you don't so. Maybe you get a story about the war. Many people then die.
I lived it.
I
lived the war.
You lived war. Very good. Many people.
I became displaced multiple times.
Why you feel say some people they go for go die, not for go fend daily bread? In many occasions, angry na way bra you no go be around for 1, 2, 3 days. You go for go outside food day, and the only option we left yonder or where they under now, na the mining area, and you don't hear where that man they talk say yonder gold day.
Different minerals.
Different minerals, in fact. They can only tell you someone a gold in the mine. There are a lot of other minerals where they come out under. Somebody will tell me they say Kono get about 18 or more minerals. Kono? Alone. So if people if Kono get that, besides we marine resource inside this country, we don't do no more for take control over economy. And we get economics then. Although KKY call it say rankonomics. What if you say we go blame?
All right. So, lastly, how much you feel say this Google for take way back? Well, more or less the people of Kono. How much you feel say this Google for take them back for recalibrate them the mindsets in terms of other alternative ways of livelihoods?
You see, I talk about neocolonialism. Neocolonialism inside Kwame Nkrumah in book, he say na the last stage of imperialism. He say na the dangerous stage. With na neocolonialism, new form of colonialism, from direct rule to indirect rule. We as socialists, we also they call them white Christmas in blackface. Now that's make the kind of education self where they can give we. Now for we able to assimilate them policies in terms of thinking, in terms of dress. Now that make it see, easy now let African man dress like African man.
Oh, no, like me.
No. He didn't have office. Okay. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Yes. And so now the same people don't use different methods for make them go able to get African resources using African people. Black Christmas and white Christmas in blackface. The kind of politics where they play, where actually.
Well, you mentioned the issue of Ibrahim Traoré in Burkina Faso.
Yes.
You mentioned the situation in Niger. And same, I remember quite recently, Mamadou Doumbouya, they say they revoke about a good number of mining licenses.
Yes.
Large-scale mining licenses.
Even in Ghana.
So are they not part of Africa? They are in another part of Africa?
They are part of Africa. That is why we go for tribal.
He asked, he asked them for letting reapply for mining license. And say, well, from the report we get, now that, in fact, then license they for be owned by Guineans.
Yes.
For be owned by Guineans.
Because now Guinean territory.
So down in also Africa, then they, rather we own situation different from the other countries. And they
well, it all depends on the mentality. Because Africa...
Mentality or leadership?
Leadership mentality. So if you get a white man ideology as a leader inside Africa, now the white man now then will lead the oil. But people then don't say no to this. So I believe say if Sierra Leoneans then back then can't don't say why, then ask the question, why is it that Niger able to transform quickly through the new mineral resource? This is not because first way the colonial masters them in the day, they're not being get the value that them in the control them. But when they can begin control them, we see how the economy shoot up. Not so Ghana, there was a gold there was a gold mining company there, I think from Canada. They mean they give the government 30%. But let me look at on our way study economics. What are the factors of production?
I mean, a journalism study.
Well, journalists...
even though some parts while I was in high school, I did economics.
Okay, so if I say UNA, you also go back to the one they then study economics.
Okay.
Then they look at factors of production. What are factors of production? Land,
yes,
labor, and what? Capital. Who then get the land? Now, Sierra Leoneans then get the land. Who then get the labor? When you go, the labor force, now Sierra Leoneans then they black man them. The capital, if you look at it, in fact, let you see how Whitman then still no one forget hands of Africa yet. Like mosquitoes, like leeches. Mosquito want you blood, they suck them, they put waiting inside you. Malaria inside. Now the same thing they do understand. Then kind of don't loot all with mining, then they open one place where they know say once angry, poverty day, once employment not day, then one then go fend and daily bread inside them kind of particular place there, and then go die inside there. So all this don't do for less Sierra Leoneans themselves learn from then country then. These all are examples, now living examples. But I don't really know why we no one for allow let the white man get in knees off we neck. And some of we don't care. We ready for say the truth. I've been one for tell you say Sierra Leone don't turn like a Jonah and the Nineveh incident. Now end up happen so. Jonah no say in Nineveh na bad people ended the boy they afraid for good day. Myself, when they called me yesterday, I wouldn't have come. But this is cowardice. And I want to be a patriot, not in a reverse order. I want to be a patriot, or I want to be very nationalistic, for protect my country, for protect my people. So I don't care what somebody say and you know, will stop me inside Africa for make I not go pass. So now that make I say, I go come, make we come for can't get the truth. Especially when they send this to me, they say police say you don't get any evidence. That's not true. Police get right for saying you don't get evidence. Because if myself can have for can search, then say kush, then I cannot see kush. I go back and say kush no day. But thank God.
But in law, then get circumstantial evidence.
Then guess well, I think the circumstantial evidence is then don't begin they come up so now. Maybe if not that the law say. We don't begin to hear people and say the stench of the place. Don't begin to produce evidence or say blood and all of those things. So other than these people there where they talk, they can lie there. But anyway, we need for make clear we get government where they think Sierra Leone,
okay,
where they think Africa.
Sir Famanda, it was a pleasure having you in the studio today.
Thank
you very much. You joined me in this conversation.
I appreciate it. Welcome.
We appreciate you immensely.
Yeah, thank you.
In the country director for the executives of Kono organization, Salon, the name Nasa Famanda. Earlier we talked to Abubakar Mansare, station manager for People's Radio Nakono FM 99.3, and also Emmanuel Bondo, a lawyer, team program lead, Network Movement for Justice and Development, NMJD. We've done the work in the extractive industry for years now. We appreciate all on our time, and this now on our time for let we transition into the second half of the show. But first, we need to listen to Sierra Leoneans, where James Kanu go seek them views on this subject matter up for conversation.
You will find all many areas where they get people in, where they supervise the mining. If you find out some miners that they go mine, they know their safety here. Citizens of Sierra Leone, they know the benefit out of them. You don't tell where this mining don't take place between the 1930s up to now, cities, you know, they ever point sour to the boast of for say the mining rate when they take place like diamond, the bauxite, the iron ore. You know, they get no benefit out of them. For now, the miners are not involved into debt. And if you check, some miners are when they go do mining, when they dig some pits then, like 9-10 fathers underground, when they not even qualify. Now they get their own debt. Now, for stop the illicit mining, now I feel say that the government neglect them. Let the government go to monitor any site, then they do digging, like gold and diamond. Otherwise, people are going to always find themselves underground. corner mining, and they cause more disaster. Even then standard mining itself, government when they send people for mining shop, what people they go for do mining.
Not only today we get this incident when they happen in different sectors, especially Sierra Leone. Government will be strong and vigilant so that then we able to look the sectors, then we say people then the mine, either the citizens then save or not. An example for strengthening the company, you understand, and because we believe the government will not for save the lives and properties of the people in this country. Like any company they come inside, we not believe say the workers they wait and they take, you know, then care for them, then do the right thing, you know, so that them thing then be able to stop. Then measuring of what environmental sanitation, for an example, the disaster erosion, then thing then they all any side in the mind. Then for understand say how many father, for an example, if we dig here to 4 father, 6 father, what thing will be the repercussion? We forget the engineers then. If the government put these things together, I believe say there's something where we get, we know where we get up. We not forget people the way they monitor. For an example, like the Kono mining, like we have many areas like the Jama Soafe inside Kono, then get a mining in the way that they do. But like when you go now, so certain minings then, it is say it's illegal. And with the big bag, the paramount chief then get a responsibility. The paramount chief that they talk now specifically to the paramount chief then. Why we they talk for Kono? Because Kono they don't produce the highest diamond in this country. The people that we they need for engage them. Then come together, they know what for do. We get some environment then they know to for mining. Then they for mostly for water. But all them side there we don't mind them.
Government help the youth then create job fertility because mining nothing will be to say a risk. Nothing will a risk. Anyhow we turn and a risk something who people they do. So that thing then they get from next source, let them create a job fertility for the youth then for let them do that. Mining not to think will be to say like possibly they say no more. You go then side and they go do one then from there come on successful way. Make sure say they stop some of mining coming then for the can at the country for the destroy some certain side and the winner, especially side and winner water side and way then they go and dig with itself. Mining coming now still way EBTC a risk. So like then certain thing then they for the stop some mining coming here. Especially the way they non legal, then for stop them. The mining coming way non legal then for stop them. The next one say there's great job fertility for the youth there because much of them thing the way they see the mining the way the non-legal way people they go where they safely and because of way it say job not in the country where the next one say youth they focus on that day.
Views, concerns and perspectives of Sierra Leoneans on the subject matter of the collapsed mining pits now a part of Kono district, Kumao township precisely, and in Chiefdom. All right, let's shift your attention a little away from this incident and the issue on the conversation and go to the segments. Let's start with entertainment. Here now is the corner outside the drop and hot Deneja Siatumoy.
This na the entertainment corner on Slick TV channel 37. As it hot, it always is up. My name is Deneja Siatumoy. Batman officially day out right now on YouTube. Go stream enjoy I remember say people don't vibe to this song on TikTok months ago. Well, the song officially day now on YouTube, so go stream and make you go enjoy yourself. Away from that, we get the minister and song off the Kulala Tube titled Moving On. Yes, it uploaded on Saturday at exactly 10 a.m. and the song don't get so many views on YouTube. add to that view for support your own Sierra Leonean artist. As it hot, it always a drop, and when you are back to back entertainment in every sector. Now we talk about Nasli TV, and right inside the entertainment corner are there with the CEO of the Vivid Vault. Hi Khadija, welcome to Sleep TV.
Thank you. I'm Fabulous, thank you. Well, Mina Kadia to Kamara, and for talk about what I do now, I get for definitely talk about what I begin. Mina Piki, we grew up na I grew up na market, you know, granite market, Gobimbe, na dey remember be the sell, then lefa, then artistic things then, but things that were very important, you know, be the sell pots there or the sell calabash there. If you possibly want to get married, like I dey explain all what you need for put inside. So from a very young age, I don't dey that space of colors and storytelling, you know. So I go to England, and where I go to England, I go begin for do modeling there, and then also go into creative writing and journalism. I actually study journalism at Kingston University. So so through my life as a model and meeting different people and different designers, then just seeing the artistic side of fashion, and then being able to actually write stories through, you know, journalism and creative writing. So it really be they open the mind into a lot of things. But to be honest, I not be ever think say I will go into the arts. I be really feel say I will go into journalism, because now that I work for a long time. But I win I win the contest Miss West Africa since like 2008. But at the beginning I'm up, because if I feel like it's so long ago. But Nadine they give me the opportunity for travel West Africa. So that didn't be one of the prize there where I would go to West Africa and meet different people and different artists and different designers there. So I can't end me tour in a salon. So I came now town now, start Vivid Emporium. I begin the boutique. Very successful, very great, I love it. And then go now and go back into the arts. First we just start with fashion.
Wearable arts.
Yes. And now go now into like the paintings, then have the sculptures there, and support different artists then from Sierra Leone, from Nigeria, from Ghana. And we don't expand now in America, we get a branch in America. They do the fashion, but mostly now the art. If you go on our website, vividemporium.com, you go see say mostly art, now you go see.
So what do you expect during this exhibition? And why people are actually supposed to grace this? What did they get to derive from gracing this occasion?
Right. I think say I really encourage as many of them as possible for come and can experience something that is truly unique. It's all, for me, it's about storytelling. It's about telling the story of Africans' excellence. Like I really believe for say, now we are the people that we God give everything. I really believe that. And so many people in the do that they don't corner and me they don't throw the art. I want for like people like we were they create and first let we understand first what we they create, let we respect what we they create, let we take pride in what we they create, and then we put them now to the rest of the world. You know, as they watch and they call in Nigeria so much because they're so prideful of what they do, and we need that energy in the whole continent. I want we can see batik art in all the different forms the way for user. You know, like batik now one of like we most treasured, we most unique textile form we get, but we're not really like, you know, we're not there on it. Like, you know, people know more about the Gara tie-dye than they know about the batik. And I like the batik because through batik you tell stories, because you're able to write, you're able to draw. Like what I work so now, this is not batik, right? And this fabric here, they tell the story of the slaves that were stolen from Sierra Leone.
Oh yeah, you can see them,
right?
Visible.
Yes.
You as an artist, you go tell the story.
Exactly, but what you see, you know, that's the story we're telling here. We're telling the story of the slaves them that were stolen from Sierra Leone and taken on the Amistad ship. And they go in the Americas and they begin for feds all kind of way because they want to come back home. They didn't want to be slaves. And now the first slave, the only slave revolt will happen on the ship situation where they actually succeed and come back na their home. So now that they make and one for the people can let they can experience this, let they can see
This Friday.
Yes, this Friday, yes, that's
Friday.
Now Lumley Regent Road, Nasise Drive, we get a very nice building there where we get 2 floors of just pure art.
So aside the exhibition of your drawings, your wearable art, other paints, other exciting things like who they're going to wear and design the old suites, what other fun things when I get to engage in during this art exhibition?
Oh no, well, first of all, I need for make it clear, we dey support the I Am Sia Foundation when a young lady we lost her life to domestic violence. So really, it's just raising awareness, and also we get a very nice painting, portrait of Sia, where we will put up for auction. And we don't create a very beautiful gown we call the Sia gown. Then they go there up for auction as well. I want for the people that actually come and experience that. They also Vivid Emporium, we don't host events them so many times, so we kind of know at this point it's what they do. But I just really they look forward for let people to just go experience something cool and something way rooted in African heritage and African legacies. It's about living something for we begin and we don't go feel like for say they take pride in this. We can meet some of the artists there. We get one of the artists there already from Nigeria, don't count.
Thank you so much, Madam Kadi. As it hot, it always did hot. And right inside the entertainment corner, we get Pickman Benzi. Pickman Benzi, hello and welcome to Slick TV.
Hello. Thank you for hosting me. And I hope so we get a very good session. So we really go apart from entertainment. So from the start of this movement, don't tell me say these guys they are here to entertain. Like talking of this is the best social entity now.
Also
with you, like it was like
so kindly take me to the fuse. How will be they like? And it meets on expectations or waiting actually happened during the fuse quickly?
Trust me, meet to expectation because sitting here as the head, I tell you, initially I'm going for a venue where I will feel say a way we accommodate the people away the yarn of this party. But going down to the party week, and we sit down quietly and look at and say, if really I use this venue initially procure, it will be a nice party, but again, people then will be so inconvenient talking of the heats and all that thing. With that we change the venue or get a bigger one. Initially we be the look forward to see our palms and big hole. But going down, the hype, the demand, people they want to attend this invitation. Everybody want to confuse.
Free.
Not free. I think we are only doing one party. We're not paid off party.
So it seems like Pickman Benzi, they give you back to back. Now we expect the extra spice this Friday, right?
Sure.
So tell me, what's the expectations? Because we only see Fly and they come out with, of course, Kenny Loves, we now on our very own, and other fine salon artists, them very good salon artists, them. So what's the expectations for the extra spice? And kindly explain how we get for the like a way to people don't need for do for me they attend and enjoy.
The expectation is all the same. The only thing you get for people going pay for gatherings. We get for party like how we done the one before. This is all love. We do this with the purpose of throwing another party just after this event. And when you come to, people ask for invitation for the next party. The likes of Kenelas, of course, are we on, and we get another one in our kids' suites already set up, and we get another hit makers then right now, looking at Jamie.
Baby, Kanye. Yes, I know you song you play a lot.
Of course, the man we are going to see right now, I get the platforms, all the musical platforms there. We're not done, of course, I'm a classmates, but again, like very big superstar where you work on it. Every other person one for see Danny, one for listen to his songs there. And again, the Beach Boy will be there.
Beach Boy vibes.
So all of them act and again for move you for go support climax, get the best time. The extra spicy they always get your own game. Don't they enjoy, guests and they enjoy. You again a party always we talk and say, we meet views, I tell this for party with done there. The price, 200 units. If you buy now, going to the gate, if you go and get for buy at 250. But again, it's Monday today, Wednesday we get a pop-up sale. Where if you say you're ready for bonus map, we get a limited cost, a discounted cost of 180 for the ticket. On Wednesday, 5 o'clock within our sports zone, we host some other clubs with a basketball tournament, 4 clubs.
Huge collaboration.
Yeah.
So, for the first time, we see Climax, they collaborate with the Epic Fiesta, wait for happen November 8th. Can you take us through Dandy? How will I pull up with Dandy?
Yeah, of course, I was here some months back, and it was a pleasure for me to able recognize in terms of entertainment, we can able make things happen. Talking of the Epic Fest, I'll get for people to get for support, and I think before I enter the studio now, I will get talk with one of Unayon, we are the head of these movements. With me and they always collaborate. So we get plans that we put forward for try for bringing in people just as we do for we own show, because this is how we show now. This is
now we all show this.
Yes, this is not the first time, but we look forward to more partnership and get a good vibe. The following week after the event, so there is a platform for Epic Fiesta right now, Extra Spicy. We will tell people and say next week it's all about the Epic
Fiesta. So confused. So the Extra Spicy, so the Epic Fiesta. What's not the percentage of the crowd from Fuse and Extra Spicy? One of the things you know bring to the Epic Fiesta?
Well, certainly 50% of we think about we don't Extra Spicy for shop the Fiesta.
So the Epic Fiesta are more like chilling with the dogs too, and more.
Definitely.
Alright, so we look forward to getting that huge crowd on the Extra Spicy, and also for bringing that same energy and that same crowd at the Epic Fiesta on November 8th.
Surely.
So, if you want to equalize and bubble the Extra Spice Day this Friday, no miss out. All the information there on the flyer, and after that, ready you bikini, ready all you boss clothes them, make you pull up by the Epic Fiesta November 8th.
Of course.
Thank you so much, Bigman Benzi.
Of course, October 21st, Cabana Night Club. 200 units now, you're gonna get at 250.
Small money, work enjoyment. Thank you so much.
Love.
Peace out. That's all we'll get for now the entertainment corner. May your name and and this is Slick TV channel 37. Thank you for watching.
So very shortly, we'll go into the sports world and give you this time some different and special sporting updates. But first, though, let me take you through the travel updates, because you need the updates for either you where they travel out of the country or into the country, or they about for pick up or drop off a passenger at the airport or from the airport. This time for Tuesday, so that you know. Starting 5 a.m., Askai Airlines flight KP041 will depart from Freetown International Airport. It will make stop in Accra, Ghana, and Lome, Togo. It will reach 8:45 in the morning. At 8:30 in the morning, Askai Airlines flight KP043 will take off from Banjul, the Gambia, and head to Freetown International Airport. It reaches 10 after 9 in the morning before it continues to go Lome, Togo. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Askai Airlines flight KP022 will take off from Lome, Togo. It makes stops in Accra, Ghana, and Freetown International Airport. It reaches Banjul, the Gambia, 4:45 in the evening. At 1:30 in the afternoon, Brussels Airlines flight SN243 will take off from Freetown International Airport. It makes stop in Monrovia, Liberia, and land at Brussels at 7:55 in the evening. At 2:30 in the afternoon, Kenya Airways flight KQ510/11 will left Nairobi, Kenya. It stopped in Accra, Ghana at 5:30 in the evening and reach Freetown International Airport 1 hour later. This flight could go back Accra, Ghana and Nairobi, Kenya. For you to travel overnight, at 9:30, Nanette Turkish Airlines flight TK533/4 would left Istanbul, Turkey, with stop now Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, before he reached Freetown International Airport 10 after 1 in the morning, and continue for go Istanbul, Turkey 1 hour later. This night travel update for Tuesday. And now, into the sport world, 5 teams into 4 groups. Currently, they take part in the ongoing inter-ministries, departments, and agencies football gala, the very first edition. But for more, you know, go see me in this Slick TV regalia. I go do in my sportsman attire in the next few seconds down at the Siaka Stevens Stadium practicing field. Usai earlier on, I've been on the visit and witnessed some of the matches. Let's go. As at Sunday, October 26, 2025, the Nets them na the practice field of the Siaka Stevens Stadium don't see 50 plus goals inside this first edition of the Inter-Ministries Departments and Agencies Football Gala, where the National Sports Authority, NSA, and the Ministry of Sports together organized for the very first time in Salone. So far, let's take you through some of the results. Ministry of Sports opened the gala on 18th of October with a loss to Ministry of Foreign Affairs by 2-1. And then on the 19th, when it been Sunday, Immigration been get a 1-1 draw with the Electricity and Generation and Transmission Company, EGTC. Ministry of Agriculture been beat the Anti-Corruption Commission 3-0. National Revenue Authority been lost to EGTC by 3-2. Immigration Department been beat the Anti-Corruption Commission 2-0. On the 19th, same way, so Human Rights Commission been lost 4-2 to the Office of the Vice President. Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs been getting 1-1 draw with the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. ECSL be also draw 1-1 with Human Rights Commission. Maritime Administration been draw with Office of the Vice President. And on the 20th, Bank of Sierra Leone, the central bank where they keep the country money, been lost by 5-2 against State House, the Office of the President. Environment Protection Agency be lost by 2-0 from the Ministry of Finance, where they give couple. EGTC been draw 2-2 with the Central Bank of Salone. National Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NPRA, be win by 4-1 against Ministry of Fisheries in the first match. Audit Service be lost by 4-1 against Ministry of Sports and the National Sports Authority, NSA, jointly. Ministry of Foreign Affairs be lost by 1-0 against the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NPRA. So this are the results so far. But I talked to Mr. Hastings Spain, where from the National Institute of Sports in the country. Mr. Spain, thank you very much you could join us, and welcome to this special interview with Slick Television, sir.
Thank you very
Firstly,
much.
explain to we the thrust, the rationale, the idea behind organizing this inter-MDA gala for the very first time.
Thank you so much. As you can see, we're trying to break the bureaucracies in the civil and public service, and for us to interact and know ourselves. We're thinking of the challenges, health challenges such as high blood pressures, obesity, etc., that's affecting delivery within the service. So we decided to bring people together so we can know ourselves. In terms of the bureaucracies, when you send a document to another ministry, department or agency, it takes time because you do not know anyone there. But with this kind of interaction, we begin to know ourselves and we work towards effectively speeding delivery services in the service.
So that's now for una interact more or less and get fun.
Exactly.
You did guy for say.
Yes.
So in the process of having fun, in which format would this competition they take? Is it knockout phase, group stage? Because by the results we don't see so far, it's like group stages. Yes.
Well, we'd make the beginning a round robin stage. Let everybody get an opportunity for meet within company because the essence was interaction and health benefits. Then from this stage, we're moving into the quarterfinals where the knockout starts. From this stage, 8 teams, we move 2 from each group into the quarterfinals, and from the quarterfinals, 4 will go into the semi-finals, and again 4 will go into the finals. The first and second, and the third and fourth place.
We notice a good number of MDAs not a part of this tournament. Why?
They underestimated the competition at first, because we left it open for every ministries, departments and agencies to take part. Even we had to extend the closing date just to bring them on board. But unfortunately, some thought it was a waste of time, or they were just not interested. Now that the momentum has grown, they're trying to come in, but it's late. They will wait for the organization of the National League around about January and February next year.
Okay.
We're also looking at the creation of job opportunities for young people. You see, there's so many graduates out there who don't have works at all, or jobs, as you may call it. So this can create opportunity for massive employment.
How?
Well, most of the ministries and MDs will want younger people so they can get a good team. Like, come the National League in next year, we're going to introduce diversity. Volleyball, table tennis, lawn tennis, and mind sports. You know, this wants to bring a good number of people on board, because not everybody wants to play football.
You said that creates opportunity, job opportunities for a good number of the young Sierra Leonean population. But part of our criteria, now that's for anybody eligible for playing at this tournament, at this gala, you for get PIN code, or you get NACIT, or you get office ID card, and you get
office ID card, contract,
or contract staff.
Yes.
So
ID card people can make up.
So how would they for join all and day?
Well, the NACIT and PIN code is easy to get from the Ministry of Finance, the payroll department, and also ANCRA. They're easy to help us. It is the contract that we have a little problems with. But as we see, this is a learning.
Why the contracts are a problem?
Because most of the MDAs or ministries, they fake it.
You mean they go fake?
Then they fake the document. So this is a learning call for us. So by the time we're organizing the National League, we would have taken cognizance of all of these things.
You mean because una team they suffer right now in the hands of Ministry of Fisheries, they make una feel say, and the boys are pretty much younger than expected, they make una feel say, then they fake them, and una they suffer the penalty they let today.
No, not a matter of feel. We know some of these guys. We don't need sports for long. I have been in this sector for 37 years.
So you sabi the player there?
I sabi them.
So you're not sure say some of them they work in the ministry departments and agencies?
No, most of them are regular players. Where in fact they will take an upline and staff where them send go work some science somewhere.
Just because you put contract staff as part of the criteria.
That is it. So now they mistake that. But as I say, this is a learning curve for me to get a better league next year.
Okay.
So with the study all through the happy now, we take note of them. We go back to the drawing board, because this is for fun. It's for us to know each other. It's to hype the civil and public service, so people know that there is an effective service with an effective delivery system. But if we begin to do these things, petty malpractices, it won't all go well.
What are the ultimate prize out of this?
Well, the champion will have a championship trophy plus a gold medal. Then the runner-up will have a certificate and a silver medal, and third place will have a bronze medal and a certificate too.
Any of them ministry departments and agencies, they also get any startup like seed money for letting start up the preparations for this gala?
Well, that is more internal. Each ministry get them budgeted, so you will use from the budget for that. We will ask them for pay registration fee, which was meager. In fact, I underestimated the situation.
What's going to be the registration fee?
Enough, just 5,000, and that was not enough to manage the entire competition.
5,000 leons.
Yes, we gave them outsource now. Unlike the corporate institutions where they can play now, then go start soon, then pay 10 million, and so far about 10 banks they don't pay. So at least that's easier. You know, the pressure of financial pressure on us.
Victor, thank you very much. You could speak to us, sir.
It's my pleasure, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. All the best.
Thank you.
So all works and no play, people can say they make Jack a dull boy and Mary a dull girl. So now, let's go and get the reaction of some of the players and fans waiting at this Siaka Stevens Stadium practicing field for witness the first ever inter-ministry departments and agency football gala.
So says the referee, and that is the law. I think the referee today he's been very accurate in tapping to the rules. According to the law, you cannot score goals like that. General Rocky. General Rocky, please. Rocky, please come over. We want to see the communications policy for Minister of Finance. The communications policy for Minister of Finance. Please come over. Please, please. Thank you.
The match is still going on between Ministry of Finance.
That's Mohammed.
At the end, now we they play.
Something.
I can't watch the game on Windows days. Yeah, we are EPA too not.
They did not get it right. I think the decision and final thought has not been positive on their side.
Now we don't play.
Yeah, so my name is Ahmed Sisse, the head of media and communications at the Ministry of Finance. I think that's a very good initiative from the Ministry of Sports and the National Sports Authority for able to bring different people who they work at different governments, ministries, departments, agencies together. Like different kind of environments because you know, so most of the time they meet now work. And so some people like they don't they meet now work, but yeah, a relaxed environment when all go for meet. And I believe so we get a very good team because we first game we win and two not, and today we can beat State House. And we hope say this competition here. So by the look of things and the kind of caliber of player they will get, so go win them.
In the office of the president, something very
Power versus money now in the play. Power versus money. When they play like say now we got the money now power then get. When they beat them, we not come for lose. Now they win. Say for Ministry of Finance, payroll department to be specific. We not come for play. Our accountants, we not come for play. We not they play. We win. We win. We win. We are not here to lose. We are going to win.
I'm Bampia James Bundu, and of course, myself Kayaso today for can witness this match between sports and fisheries, and also the subsequent match we're going to do with State House versus Ministry of Finance. You know, it's been a while. We don't miss football too much. Not all the time we get the chance for meet up Premier League or other leagues them. And most of who are the working class, we can get challenging for the witness the match. So the Ministry of Sports organized this particular tournament. We see them like a moment for we all for relax, for calm, know we self. Most often are not people that look at ministries, they can say they and people are where they up there. They ask for see, you know, go see them. They're always busy. But when you come at this match, you will see ministers of government, directors, different engineers, everybody there around. And then they play. It will surprise most people when they come for see, this is a director, look how young he is. This is the engineer. Then they play ball. These are things they don't know that happened before. So I mean, I say kudos to the Ministry of Sports for this initiative, and I hope say we'll tap here. Because when you don't start so, for now this is the first one. You'll get your own challenge one way or the other. But as time progresses, so they used to the second rounds, quarter-final, to the finals, and they go big pass. And of course, today I want to play for State House. You know, the officer they represent, we don't understand State House. So if I play, of course, you know, as usual, I don't want to make sure I score one goal from the office.
Several matches more for go inside this inter-ministries, departments and agencies first annual football gala competition. Now the stadium practicing field inside Freetown. In fact, Ministry of Fisheries, among other MDAs, don't lost 2 matches in a row. The captain for the ministry is unpleased with, among other things, officiating of the match with them play for the second time against Ministry of Sports, the organizers.
Me na Omar Rubu, I represent the Ministry of Fisheries, MI Resources. I'm the captain for the team. Definitely, it's not a good feeling. But all said and done, the boys are giving all, we give you all. But that's not the outcome of the game, and that's football. we go to have a work on ourselves and make sure say we take the next 3 points against foreign affairs. And this game will lead to this defeat. A lot of factors that impede this winning. Firstly, the fixture change. This fixture is supposed to take place on Tuesday, but all of a sudden yesterday they also for play today. So poor preparation is one factor. But we give you all, and we FC. Again, poor officiating. I get for point them out. Of course, the goal we score from the midfield to the goal after we don't cross the ball. Even the legend Mohamed Kalon confirms a goal ball. So you see, but we'll do better next time. Yes.
That's my sport so far for this edition of the Today's Show. Me and Patrick Salia. So join me every evening at the stadium practicing field until the end of this inter-MDA gala. It's lovely to watch. But Mane, if you go, anyway, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, Patrick.
If you go to that tournament, that ongoing tournament, you will see people out there, financial pregnancies.
Yes, yes.
But they're very good playing the ball.
Yeah, sure.
You see, for example, Mohamed Kalon, elder brother, with the financial pregnancy and all that. You see very good football. People away usually they see behind the desk as
yes, and they're really active.
Very active and playing excellent football. Just that
age-wise, pace, not the game, and the financial pregnancy.
Some of them, in fact, are defense they play.
Yes,
as a result.
I tell you. And then also, well, we look forward to also we see the game. The media self organize a media gala. Yes. So at least we go organize a media gala. They see us with beat some team, you know.
Anyways, James is here now with the headlines. Let's let him take us through.
Okay, so family, we'll get Boko for now. Good evening and stay tuned because we can bring a lot of goodies them for now. Firstly, when I remember some few months ago, not too long, we been telling about one story we made in a court between one judge and in Sweetheart. You know, as you see the picture, you know, say the courts mean say where they make the matter go court, and the judge when they sit on the matter may say they need for go do some kind DNA test where there's for prove whether he really get ticket because the two parties the judge Naya, you see Mamoja Stephen, Justice Mamoja Stephen, and in Sweetheart, so we called Miss Jamiru. Mamoja Stephen may they doubt the Pekin in paternity, so therefore the courts may say they may need for go do a DNA test for know whether Naya really gets the Pekin. But fortunately, on Friday, the results may come out to see all over on social media. As we may promise to say, we'll follow the case until we see the end. So we'll not go under this information drop by. We'll not can tell now about how we end. So the information come out say 99.9% of the tests where they may conduct, and may come prove say Justice Mamoja Stephen in Bobo or in biological Pekin with we get with Miss Jamigo. So that's the news we bring from Tuna, and the court self we don't sit and we don't decide on the matter. So I guess you don't enjoy that story. We'll bring more Tuna as it unfolds as well. We'll take another issue again. We see and also we notice several things that will happen on the social media scale where we see the police also we see FBC, we take the FBC issue, we see FBC also may talk over the weekend say now no more class rep. For we may as class rep for me enjoy that privilege for 3 years as class rep, and that means if you buy like a class prefect. So for university they call a class rep. You they represent your company there in terms of anything between you be the mediator between you and the lecturer and the college administration. So but now Professor Bakima or Professor, the Chancellor of the University, they don't come and say no. They say because this privilege that they give to students them, sometimes the campus students they use strength by them too much, and sometimes they can suppress them. So therefore, for the fairness day, decide for say with immediate effect, there will be no more class rep in classes, especially in universities. So you not go for nobody not do you represent the student, and so it's a direct communication between the student and the lecturer and the university authorities. So no more class rep. But however, I guess if you apply for college, perhaps you may say, well, me, I want to become class rep, but not there again. But it's a good privilege, where, especially if you hold on fine, but leadership, so you're not going for suppressive competence.
Well, so far as announced, because maybe this country will be good for announce and later overturn.
Yeah, overturn them. Yeah. So we say if the announcement goes still hold water, and if they say yes, lecturers are not going to use and company students them for suppress and company students. I mean, lecturers are not going to use students for suppress and company students, especially when it comes to collection of assignments on time, doing other things on time. You see students when a class rep, they go for suppress and company students, and by the instruction of the lecturer, the substantive lecturer of lab, certain mood would experience. I mean, as I say, I was there for 3 years in that privilege. It was a privilege for me during me staying at university, so I know what it means, however. So we go to another one again, see the police don't make an alert. They don't call the attention of citizens that they impeached this afternoon. You will see they don't call about scamming. It's a scam alert. They say the general public is hereby informed that an individual using the phone number +23278173470 is impersonating senior government officials, claiming to be the secretary to the president, and at times referring to himself as a minister or a hierarchy government official. This individual is using such false titles and identities with the intent to extort money from unsuspecting member of the public. The public is strongly advised to exercise caution and avoid engaging with this scammer. His modus operandi involves deceiving innocent and vulnerable individuals by falsely promising job opportunities or other forms of assistance in exchange for money. Please be warned, do not fall for such fraudulent schemes, as doing so will be at your own risk. Scammers often exploit the names of the prominent individual or government officials to gain trust and defraud people. The public is therefore urged to remain vigilant and report any such activities to the appropriate authorities. So this is now what the police and they say somebody, a certain individual, whether a man or woman, say a certain individual where they use this phone number 078 17 34 70. They make himself for be a government official. He's saying a secretary to the president. Also until they can change the position for say they get another big position where you go around for Kolipan. So they pretend for being somebody but not a scammer.
So the police said the one that they ask. Then the issue of SIM card registration.
Yes.
What happened to her?
What happened
because
to her?
The issue of SIM card registration, compulsory SIM card registration.
Yes, indeed.
Now, one way for tackle such incidents.
Indeed.
Also, the issue of the number. What if the person now, the police don't put out this number?
Yeah.
They go buy another SIM.
Another SIM.
He gets another number. He continue for perpetuating the same act.
Yeah.
You therefore ask that question there as well. Again, what if a genuine minister been promised certain people genuinely for getting job or other opportunities, and one for reach out to that person they now, and the person now will consider say, no, this police we don't say now XYZ blah blah blah,
yeah,
a scam.
A scam.
So anyway, so you get to explore in my head right now as you go through the press release. Those are the questions.
Yes, a lot of questions, we can't know your mind. But again, people go on for
saying. But primarily around the SIM card registration.
Yes, there should be a system whether the person put her off. The moment you put her on, there should be a system where you go for track down the person. Be it whether the person registered or not, you go know in location immediately where the person put the SIM card on. But however, we hope say we police will continue for be empowered with all the necessary modern gadgets for cease for break crime in the country. Yes, amen. We look forward to that one day. One of the All People's Congress aspiring flag bearer for the 2028 general election, Dr. Kaifala Mara, don't introduce the Kalia model where he believes he could push Salon go before. This be happening inside one town hall meeting where he called Bintumani 2 with this model. The former finance minister said he go build on the progressive foundation of the former president Anes Baikoma for develop Salon. Slick TV Mohamed Baki Kamara being witness the town hall meeting and filed a report.
Paramount chiefs then sit down at the district councils. But trust me, the conversations where they take place there, the officials, the elected officials, the ward committees where they, including the chiefs themselves, not honestly get the actual data, the actual evidence as to who development needed. But development now no more. If you don't get data, you don't know who you need boreholes, you don't know who you need water, you don't know what thing happen about education. So me, Kelfal Amara, believe that the experiences I get under President Nkrumah, the progress we make, needed for build on that foundation will be done. And I explain to you.
Them strong warrior from once and chief of staff na State House been come with memory them of former Ernest Bai Koroma in pattern of leadership. The Kalian model, according to Dr. Mara, now one strategy way for transform chiefdom them through data and support the paramount's chiefdom. In say the administration will succeed the Ernest Bai Koroma APC government not don't include chiefdom into any development planning process of the country. In saying go also collect the data of the difference challenge them, where community them na every chiefdom they suffer from, as them don't start na Kalian chiefdom inside Koinadugu district.
For the first time in the history of this country, begin pay paramount chiefs. Then the sister Diana Konomani have been the minister of local government. Me have been minister of finance. Begin pay paramount chiefs. You not stop there. We know too they call any police them. We also begin pay them. In fact, we make sure they not pay them over the counter. They all open accounts and they pay them. Well, we don't know if then they still pay them. But what you know, from January to now, government not send 1 cent to all the councils in the country. And so President Nkrumah hold the power of chiefs and make a commitment and make a pronouncement that for make the country go forward, we get for center the chiefs in the development prospect, in the development planning. And then we left. From we left 9 nights camp, do not clean today. We been get one chiefdom where they call Nyani chiefdom. It's still there before he go through the amalgamation. That chiefdom alone, it be big past Cambia district. And so you ask yourself if you want to do PHUs, you want to do something. So while they send 10, 15 development in another district, they go only send one at that chiefdom. So now on that wisdom, President Nkrumah say, "Lord, the amalgamate." So we chiefdoms and go 190. When I did case closed, when me, Kelfal Amara, say, if I want to run for president, if I for move this country forward, we get for build on that solid foundation. But how we go build on that foundation? You can't forget the data. That data na evidence. We're not able to do all 190 chiefdoms. But to decide for start with one. When a Kalian chiefdom. We not use all, we not take all the communities, we just take 17. Now that video that I share with you so this afternoon. We not all see how the road situation did. We not all see what they not say. It's bad.
Dr. Kaifala Mara, we don't hold serious position them like Minister of Finance and Economic Development, Governor of the Bank of Salon, and Chair of the G7 organization, celebrates the former president for the lesson them where he say he learned from him, and being gets for asks for chance from the people of Salon for let them make him be the next president, as he say them already don't witness some of the success them during an active service to the country.
I celebrate Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, former president. I learned a lot from him. So every strategy I go with, whether on water resources or so, or anything in government, I build on that foundation where I see the delay, because I've been there with him. I dey say all this for let una know who I really be, who shall start, and why I continue for the work I dey do, because I love my country. And una all know me track record, una all know how I serve. Una give me chance, Lord, change your country.
For Slick TV News, Mohammed Bake Kamadi reports.
The Takogama Chipas in Sanctuary on Saturday, October 25th, 2025, hosted a special tree planting event along its buffer zones and Sugarloaf catchment area. The event marks the beginning of an ambitious reforestation project aimed at restoring the deforested landscape by planting 100,000 saplings. As Paulina Bindu Saba reports, the initiative was supported by the United Nations Development Program, UNDP.
The intervention is targeting reclaimed areas seeking to revive the environment, promote forest restoration, and protect the wildlife and communities that depend on it. Founder and director of the Chim Sanctuary Takogama, Bala Asmarasakran, said it's time for collective action from both the government and other stakeholders after 3 decades of dedicated efforts on such conservation drive.
Every year we intervene for see how we are able to protect this place. So this is our, again, the annual tree planting. But this time it's going to be even nicer because we also have like partners, international development partners like UNDP is also coming in to see how we can. So with our intervention, we hope to plant 100,000 trees in some of these areas that we have reclaimed with the help of the government. And it will be this whole range from Takogama all the way to Sugarloaf. So that is what we want to do this year. And this time is different because the situation here has gone so bad. Now even the community begin to understand this is not Takogama problem. It is everybody's problem. So you can see today school children, community, everybody is rising up because the main catchment that gives water for all these people, over 200,000-300,000 people all the way to Hill Station, is coming from here.
He said if no serious action is taken within the next 2 months, he may be forced to step down and hand over Takogama's future to the government.
Takogama is opening with one understanding that we are trying one more time how we can all come together and solve this problem, right? And if this is not solved in the next 2 months, if I don't see any serious action, then I think I will step down and I'll hand over to the government and they can decide the future of Takogama.
Minister for the Western Region, Adekunle King, expressed deep concern over the growing threat on the Takogama Forest Reserve, a sanctuary dedicated to the rescue, protect, and conserve chimpanzees on the outskirts of Freetown.
Takogama is a forest reserve area that is dedicated for the rescue, protection, conservation, and preservation of chimpanzees. But as you can see, it's under serious threats by land grabbers, massive deforestation that is going on, that poses a serious threat to the habitats of the chimps and even to the water supply capabilities of Freetown.
His visit alongside other government officials, he said, is to show solidarity with Mr. Bala and provide government assurance of willingness to take concrete action.
And also that we will channel his concerns to the appropriate authorities and responsible departments so that at least the law will not only be like a smiling crocodile, but a crocodile that can bite and bite fiercely to protect this environment.
Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, Mrs. Nabila Tunis, however, called for collective action to preserve the Takugama Forest Reserve, emphasizing its significance as a national treasure.
And we really need to maintain this pristine forest because we try for position Sierra Leone as a premier ecotourism destination. Without the forest, we can't do that.
She therefore urged citizens to unite with the government in safeguarding the vital ecosystem for the benefit of both wildlife and the community.
So I appeal to you, I appeal to my brother, yeah, we already stay with me. I appeal to the one that we're not doing today. I appeal to the entire country and our friends and family for that we all put hands together for maintain this pristine beauty of Sierra Leone. This is what identifies us. Thank you very much.
The tree planting event at Takugama marks a renewed commitment to protecting Sierra Leone's environment and wildlife while fostering collective responsibility for future generations. Reporting for Slick TV, I am Paulina Bendu Samba.
Over the weekend, precisely Saturday, October 25, 2025, Arima's Reading Club be organized one community cleanup with Pikindem for make the community look clean and nice. Asibena to Bangura get more.
Founder of Arima's Reading Club, Arima Davida Bangura, say the idea not for build awareness in the Pikindem but environmental wellness.
This particular initiative now an early literacy initiative when a library, resource and creative center for Pikindem and young adults. We decide for come together and bring the Pikindem within the Reading Club. So now make we come on about today for clean the community, for show them say yes, the Pikindem is able for gather the community people and we're able for push going through.
Councillor for the area, Samuel Ojumiri Osafele, say the initiative very good and they in line with Dotimo's goal, Clean Salon and Clean Freetown initiative by the Freetown City Mayor.
In the Freetown municipality, rheumatic this with young Pikindem, the Bible itself tells us, and the little one shall lead them. So the Pikindem lead the general populace that them for land hygiene, personal hygiene. So that means to say nobody knows to get in at it, and nobody knows to take paper even at it. So the Pikindem don't demonstrate that with waiting and do today. They use them for sending all community and encourage me company councillors then that this idea with my sister don't lay out. Let it be bold in the city. Let everybody in the city, when are councillors and stakeholders, land this initiative. Let all the Pikindem be inclusive because them Pikindem, when they're small, that they will train them. So by this, I think say Freetown will clean and the Pikindem don't start up. So we the big one then say, we shame by them Pikindem. When you remember say Pikindem be the clean city, you say we shame. For letting not to be
Pikindem be enjoyed and time for pick up trash and clean gutter them. Arima's Reading Club now the first library inside Morrington community west of Freetown for help develop reading culture among Pikin. But read well, they need environment where clean and safe. For Slick TV News, Yembena to Bangura the report.
You don't wonder how people then we know the area and talk, forget training on plenty things them about life and around the society. You did think right. Well, that's possible. We make over the weekend some set of people from the hearing impaired community being benefit from at least 2 hours of sensitization on breast cancer as part of the every October Breast Cancer Month awareness drive. Get more from Texaco, east end of Freetown, outside the exercise, be happy.
Now the first opportunity days for them man and woman, inside this room, young and old, from different parts of Freetown, for witness this kind of a wellness program here. Now efforts by the NGO, Adama Team Foundation for preventing breast cancer through awareness and give support to women them with disabilities if them get affected by the condition. And this, according to Daniel Pewa of Disability Rights Movement, now for support government efforts.
We gather now primarily for complements the efforts of the president in Clarion Call. We make a pronouncement say inclusivity will be a hallmark of in governance. inclusivity simply means leave no one behind. That is the reason why the proprietor, when Adama Kone, Mrs. Adama Kone, when I the founder for the Adama Team Foundation, where they operate now the America, United Kingdom, and Sierra Leone, and at the same time Ghana, one for supports the people that they live with disabilities in complementing the efforts of the government for make sure the Leave No One Behind campaign is enhanced. So we are primarily today for make sure the breast cancer awareness drive where the Ministry of Health don't put out, and at the same time they implement, the Adama Team Foundation also chip in for support women where they live with disabilities.
The theme for this year Breast Cancer Awareness Month say, nobody no for left behind. We mean say understanding, early detection, and for give strength to community support system them, for let women them able avoid breast cancer and disability related challenge them very key.
We talk about the signs and symptoms, still the way for the look na them bobby, for notice if anything then at the bobby. So anything where they notice like long, they feel mass, or whether please them bobby much blood they commode or tough they commode and for go. If they find any thing at them bobby or them bobby continue they ask them we not to them time for see them period and for also go. If them bobby much when at the nipple then find out say they go inside they call an inverted nipple then for also go. So then say they don't learn today how then say with the check and so that they see or then see other people that with them kind of problem so and go show them outside for Canada the well woman clinic.
Nurse Adijata say for prevents are the best, particularly for this category of people. We get serious barrier in our society for access essential service them like healthcare.
Prevention are key. First na breast self-examination where we don't teach the people them. You say for the check and done before they eat the kind right diet. As long as you are woman you won't forget breast cancer. Even though man say when they get a man gets an 1%, but because of the nature how them body they, if they not understand or they not know quick, it will spread. So if you eat the kind right food them, you avoid too much sugar, avoid too much carbohydrate food, fats and oil. Then for the exercise, and get what making for mammogram when a breast X-ray. You woman as long as you don't 40 years, if you try for do your first mammogram, then I will know because that mammogram, if the cancer is small like cigarette self, they will repeat at that stage. So all them things and when they do them, then they exercise, then they eat the kind diet, and they do breast self-examination, but at least 1 or 2 times for the year, then for the kind hospital for checkup, and they can also help them.
The ultimate goal for this, according to Daniel Pewa, now forget a breast cancer-free community for women them, where they live with disability.
So now that make count an expert today, we organize this workshop, this awareness raising, so that each and every other person where they live with disability, we mama them, we sister them, we picking them, then we come, listen to the advice from the experts then, take their advice, then they on board, implement them, live by them, so that at the end of the day, then we'll get the non-disability action drive in making sure that the limits or the curb that means when a breast cancer. But more importantly, the one that will not get them, so that themselves will be able, then at a position where they will forestall the infestation of breast cancer, so that they will live a healthy life, then community will be healthy, and then life will be sustained in a healthy atmosphere.
The nurse been impressed with the level of participation and contribution from them.
I'm glad because the question and no say they're willing for land and they don't land today. Because then they get some myth and misconception then where then they go about, but because of the education, they don't know say that they are myth, they don't know the right thing for themselves. So I'm glad and I plan for do more, not only for the deaf, but other disability people then, or disabled people then.
This education and empowerment now one step up and meaningful difference to the fight against breast cancer in Salone. Together, we can make a meaningful difference through advocacy, education and empowerment. Mohamed Bakekama, Slick TV News, Freetown.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Bake, for putting this together for we. And over the weekend, President Biomi go commission the Kono Mental Center of Excellence, and they may make a speech part of the speech. We just bring few of the excerpts of part of his speech. The first one, you see, I say, every life saved here brings us closer to the Sierra Leone we dream of, a nation where no woman dies giving life, and every child born is a symbol of our nation's promise. So that's one part of his speech, that the vision of every Sierra Leonean that no woman not for die where they give birth, where they give life. So that's one part of a vision, and saying that it contributes greatly to the country. Another one is say this maternal center of excellence is a symbol of our nation's belief that every mother deserves safety, every child deserves a chance, and every Sierra Leonean deserves to live in health and dignity. That's a big one. So you see, so one of another aim also, or another vision we get is that to say a nation will believe that all mama them deserve to be safe, especially when they go born. If you be safe, safety paramount. If you safe in safety is another thing, and also every Sierra Leonean deserve to live in a healthy and dignified environment. I guess those words are really strong words of encouragement from a leader, and I guess those visions will continue to be put into practice and see Sierra Leone become a better place, a safe haven for pregnant women. Patrick, what do you think?
Thank you very much, James. Well, with all the reports, damning reports about Salone, Salone is one of the worst places for live on earth. Gradually, we're seeing things being turned around, whether not from partners in health or wherever, thanks to whoever they support those initiatives for turn things around for the people of Sierra Leone. Thank you, James, for the headlines.
Welcome.
So before we go, quickly, you ever know say when you get money, it help contribute for like you well body kaiko? You ever realize that? Me when I get money, if I get health issues, me worries it is so true. You know that, James?
Yes. Money can make you know, if you worry again, you don't think about anything, no stress.
Then call them financial well-being. But for more about financial well-being, being a health advice, Lord John Paulina Bindusamba.
Yeah.
And welcome to Today Health Tips. Today, we can talk about something we're going to make your future bright. Investments where you can make where you still young. Youth time na golden time. Na the best stage that's for plan your life well. Because the earlier you start, the more benefits you go get later. So these are some of the things them where you for take into consideration. 1. Invest in your mind. Education and learning are the biggest investments. Read book, learn skill, take course, or join mentorship. Knowledge not a spoil at all. It go open door for you tomorrow. 2. Start small savings. Even if not small, try for put something aside every week or month. Open savings accounts and use mobile wallet. The secret not to how much you go get na consistency. 3. Invest in skill. Learn something where people go always need, like makeup, tailoring, digital work, cooking, or media. Skill na assets where nobody go see from you. 4. Invest in health. Exercise, eat well, and rest. Because if your body break down tomorrow, all your efforts go waste. Healthy life na true wealth. 5. Invest in relationships and visions. Connect with people where they think positive, get goal, and motivated. Bad company go delay your growth, so surround yourself with people where go push you for become great. 6. Avoid reckless spending. Not try for live for show off. Fancy life without saving or plan go only bring regrets later. So build foundation today. enjoyment go reach you where time reach. So me people dem members say you no need big money for start investment. You just need big mindset. Start small today, stay consistent, and your future self go tell you thank you, because you youth term not so term go last forever, but wise decision go last for life.
All right, Paulina, I will begin work from my house to my office. Then I want to run for safe for financial investment. Because we money can do something and the body they will do, my heart's cool. You know, that's what life do. We money they all team by you the normal. Blood pressure, all thing the normal. Anyways, not in all cases though. Some people then get the money, but they not get collapse. Tell God thank you, we get them. And so we will take time in this edition of the Today Show, this Monday version. We will return tomorrow, Tuesday, for a fresh edition. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, same time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Until we meet tomorrow, thanks to the production team for putting the show together. To we guest them we make into the show virtually or live in the studios. Thank you to you also. We always there for follow we on Channel 37 or with social handles. Until then, always, please, stay out of drugs. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Good evening.
Every second that the society they make headline and they issue them, can up now we aid, even for clear them, can Those 550